Hello, you lovely lot. Been there too. Been busy out and about with Barney. When we got good weather, me going again in a minute. Right, let's discuss the I still don't get how you're lucky you're disabled, you get this, you get that, you get yada yada yada. I'm fed up with those comments. I don't get this, I don't get that, I don't get the other, okay? I pay for my wheelchairs, and majority of disabled people do, to get something worth having. So, that's 600 quid a month gone right away. Then, because of Labour, I now got to pay a third of my rent. So that's £106 a week. Yes, a week. You also have council tax, you have water, you have electric, mobile phone. So rent £106 to top up because of having a so-called spare room. There is the issue. My spare wheelchairs are in there, for one. Other equipment, like medical supplies too. And there is a bed in there, so it's not an unused room, it is in use. But according to the council, it's spare, right? So, with my bills, with everything, like today's chunk of money has gone mainly to the council, mainly. And they say that I can adequately afford £200 a fortnight to pay my PAs as well. 188 goes on my electric, water 33, and I get to currently, because of the balls up benefits, I currently get £281.10 a fortnight left. That's all my money virtually gone. And yet they say that disabled people get too much money. I personally think we should get more on PIP, especially for those who cannot work like myself. It should be much higher for genuinely disabled people, and hardly anything for those who can walk. Hardly anything. You don't really need all that money, and I don't think the more able-bodied people on PIP should be allowed to have a car. I really don't. I mean, the ruling used to be if you can't walk more than 50 meters, then you get on DLA. But if you walk over that, you don't get it. And we should go back to that. Nobody with mental health should get PIP. No one coming on the dinghy should get anything. Not a house, not money, not food, not anything. If you're not British, you don't get it, ever. I'm pissed off with people saying, oh, you get it easy. You get everything paid for you. No, I don't. Not even a wheelchair. Not even a wheelchair. Because I don't qualify for a free one. And anyway, they're not worth having. I've seen them. They're really not. Nothing worth shouting about, believe me. So this is why I end up buying my own, because I have no choice. There are no choices when you have expectations about getting beyond your golden path. So what's the fucking point? That's how I end up buying my own. And for all of those, it's will get a free car. The car isn't free, they take your PIP, which is actually paying for my wheelchair. So you can't do it. And I'd rather have a wheelchair than a car I can't drive. I bet that. So, I mean, the money we are getting isn't covering nothing. It really isn't. I mean, okay, that's PIP will come back once my wheelchair's paid. And I'll have a bit more available, but that money needs to go back into savings to help with the next wheelchair. It's not a luxury item yet. They get luxury prices. nearly the same price, if not more than a new car. Then that one is poxy leaves or whatever these really tiny cars are. But when I hear people say you get it for free, you live at your property rent free, I don't. I really don't. This new Labour government are out to kill disabled people one way or another. Yes, they are. And we know the Conservatives did it in the 80s, tainted blood, medical trials, medication of all kinds tried on disabled people because it suited to get rid of as many as they could. Think I'm joking? I'm not. I've seen things at Trelawney's. I watched what was happening, and I got out of there when I could because of what was happening. It was a dangerous place to be. We went there to be educated or to become young adults from the future who would be working. No, we were there to learn how to be kept in the system. We really were. Even the more able people, which I was at the time, we were dumbed down. We were kept stupid for a reason. Some might disagree, but I was there and I know what bollocks went on. I really do. I understand how fucked up that place was. I really do. It was ridiculous. This is why I can advocate for special schools, because they're all fucking pointless. They're all a waste of time. They really are. They don't do jack for anyone. Really, they don't. You know, and I was lucky because I wasn't sheltered from nothing. And here, I've told you before, where I grew up, just across the road. And here was nothing. It was our playground. Me and my mates used to tear up and down here on the BMXs. With fun. Till one day Ian came a cropper down up my shaft. Yeah. But apart from that, was good. I mean, I was no different to the others back then. I really wasn't. I did as I did. I went and I did it all this all that, right? Then soccer in education for I mean, it would be good for him to mix with disabled kids. Really? No. Really no. Because they were me. They didn't know what I did. I was sent there to be dumbed down, to be made a retard. That's how they want disabled people. If you got a kid and they're disabled, then put them in special education. It rots their brain. I know, I've been there, and I fought to get back to being educated properly. I'm post-school, I couldn't catch up. I didn't have long enough. I really didn't. I was 14, nearly 15 before I changed schools. How do I catch up 5 years in 16 months? You can't. I did better at college. I got my GCSEs when I was about 18, 19. A-levels, then my MVQ. Although I just began it when I had my full. But I later went back and did stuff like my NNEB, like my certificate in early education. This actual video is coming back for you all. Because some of you have asked about what was it like being a kid in a wheelchair. I wasn't in one. I was 21 nearly before I ever used a wheelchair. I had a BMX, a chopper, what else a bike was? Oh wait, do you remember the boxer bikes? Anyone on it? The mini version of the Grifter bike. I had a Grifter eventually, but my first bike was the Boxer, and I loved it. I loved dancing wheels. Still got them to that guys. But I just loved jumping on that bike and being gone. If I can find a picture of the Boxer, then I met my brother. I'm allowed it in. But yeah, I just thought it'd be good to talk about a few bits. And then when you see the government saying we get too much money, we don't. Totally take all your bills out, there ain't nothing there. No, really isn't. You just existing there when you're disabled and can't work. And that was another thing. What was the point of all them assessments? Surely they fucking knew that it was. All a bunch of morons. They really are. Anyway, good day again, my boy. I think we're going for a wander in a while. Not sure where yet. Maybe the little woods at the back of college. Who knows? But we'll see you all later. See you soon, guys.